Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my lovely students. I would like to explain to you about our material at 4 May 2020. This is about research and non-research article. Okay, firstly, we will say it is about review article. Okay, and we will talk first about journal and article because journal is the place for publish the article has the relationship. So first, let's talk about journal. Journal is a collection of articles like a magazine that publish regularly through the years. Publish can be one a year or twice a year or 3 times a year, and present the most recent research or journal articles that written by experts. They publish online or printed or maybe both of them. Okay, now we come to the article. As we discussed before that articles is what we mean here is research article, yeah. We mean here scientific article. Article is it is a shorter than books, of course. It is a piece of written about news, essays in magazine or in scientific format or in research or anything. But what we mean here is journal article in research. Okay, so you can read this. Okay, so now if it is about review article, you must understand the content of the article, and I have made here in this slide about the example of article, and a review of article that you should be done is about reading the article in our rumah jurnal iain Padang Sidempuan. It is about stating the understanding of your mind, the understanding of you about the article. Okay, now we come to the next. What we mean in article here is scientific article that written scientifically by researchers, by lecturers, student, librarian, or anything. It can be a research result, it can be librarian result, it can be based on the thinking only, based on the ideas, or maybe based on some projects. Okay, so the article can be divided into two, research article and non-research article. We have talked about it, yeah, in our WA group. We talk about what is research article and non-research article, ya kan? Kalau research article dia artikel yang dihasilkan melalui penelitian. Jadi laporan penelitian yang biasanya berjumlah 60 sampai 150 halaman itu dibuat menjadi paper. Nah, namanya artikel bukan paper. Kalau dalam perkuliahan, materi perkuliahan namanya paper. Tapi kalau pada kajian hasil penelitian namanya research article. And then non-research article, it is without research. Penulis menulis artikel ini tanpa penelitian terlebih dahulu. Bisa saja hanya hasil pemikirannya saja atau hasil pengalamannya yang lebih bersifat kepada subjektif dan biasanya lebih provokatif atau mengajak seseorang, atau ini biasa tertulis di majalah atau di koran-koran misalnya. Nah, yang kita masuk di sini adalah yang ini ya. This is okay. No, research articles come from the academic written produced by the result of the research. This is the brief description about the result of the research, and you can see in the abstract there is a description of the problems. There is the aim and the method, and then the last in abstract is finding. Abstract means the brief, the short explanation of the research, itu namanya abstract, atau the short description of the thesis, the short description of the article. Okay. Next, research article. Nah, ini udah dijelaskan juga. Ada metodenya, ada prosedurnya, ada tools, ada who, what, when, where, how it was conducted. Okay. So don't forget that in article there must be references. References mean literatur atau daftar pustaka. No non-research article is not written based on the result of research. Mean here, yeah, the result of research is there is a theory or conceptual ideas for just only the opinion of the authors, kan? And then dia adalah hanya konseptual saja, argumentatif, analitik, dan gunanya is to purpose you, to suggest you, or maybe to guide you to something, to guide you. It is like text pula ya. But that is the differences. So look at here. Ya kan, the research article, research study, control, observation studies, systematical review, integrative, meta-analysis, and synthesis. Although non-research article is clinical practice guideline, white paper, hanya posisi statement, atau expert opinion, atau case study, atau bisa juga dalam bentuk book review. Nah, there is the specific. I have send in Google Classroom about the task that you should make. It is about articles. Ya kan, untuk mencari research article or non-research article. Nah, ada karakteristik of research article, ada problemnya, ada purposes-nya, ada method of the research-nya, dan ada finding or the result-nya. Kalau ini adalah dalam isi dalam artikelnya. Kalau yang ini tadi, yang di abstraknya. Jadi kalau penelitian biasanya langsung terlihat perbedaan antara research article dan non-research article. It can be seen in the abstract. Okay, next. Ini contoh jurnal. Silakan dicek di rumah jurnal Yayan Padang Sidempuan. There are more than 20 journals there with more than 100 articles. So this is the example of article. The title is The Analysis of the Teacher Strategies in Teaching Reading Comprehension at SMA N2 Padang Bola. The authors is Siti Nurhalmida, Said Muhammad Pulungan, and Kasus Triharida. Is published at 2018 in Taskir. Taskir volume 4 nomor 2. You have known that Taskir published in FTIC? Feby? Pascal? Yes, it is in LPPF. You have found it yesterday. So it's published here. The web, you can open this website to find about the articles. Yeah, so this is the abstract. Let's look the abstract. This research is based on the problem in reading comprehension. The purpose is to find the teacher strategy in teaching reading comprehension and to find the problems that faced by the teachers in teaching reading comprehension in SMA Negeri Padang 2 Padang Bola. Jelaskan ada problemnya. The research has been done by using qualitative, and the sources of the research is the teachers of English, the students, and the headmaster. Who? And then in collecting the data, the researchers did interview and observation to the sources of the research. How? Ya kan? And then the data analysis done through data managing, reading, classifying, and interpreting. The last is dari hasil penelitian, it found that teachers activating the student schemata to make the student understand in the text, to make the student be able to read aloud. The problems that faced by the teachers in teaching the class is busy. This ribut ya, busy, lazy, no media available, and less of motivation from the parents to study. And at the last, the researcher suggested to the teachers to do something, to give the motivation to the student to study hard, to give to the advice not to make busy and sleepy at the time of studying, and so on. And maybe to give presents to the students who can answer the questions fastly. This is the research article. You can see there is the result, the findings. Let's look for the next research. It is from Mr. Sojon Rambe. The title is Total Physical Response. It is in AAJ, Journal of TBI. Total Physical Response is a language teaching just only describe about TPR. Ya kan? Nah, nomor 70 by James Asser. This method attempt to adapt the process in one first language acquisition. The kid is acquired the first language listening, blah, 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 attempt imitate. There is no methodology, no sample, no population, no the way to take the data because it is not based on taking the data. At the end, he just conclude about TPR teaching practice is on the three principles which cover relationship between physical brain activity, involvement of left brain, and creation of the stress learning atmospheres. Just only the description and the opinion of the authors. Let's look for the next. Pendidikan dalam konsep Islam is from Lesyuyanti Safrida Siregar, Fitrah volume 8, number 1, 2014 in Fitrah, yeah, in Fitrah. Let's look. It is just only the description. Islam is a religion and also a system of culture to give sign that education is important. The purpose of education, not the purpose of this article. Yeah, the purpose of education is not permanent static. The purpose of blah 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 blah. Education in Islam just only talking about the brief description of the article. So it's different with research article that stated the problem, the way, the purposes, and the way to take the data, the instrument, the analysis of the data, and at the end, give finding of the result. It is the result finding. Okay, so this is the conclusion. Okay, so thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hope you can understand about that and do your task in Google